Hello and welcome back to Tim's Kitchen, and today we are cooking chicken Bhuna. So we have our onions, 2 onions chopped finely, we have half a red pepper chopped finely, we have 4 tablespoons of coriander, mainly their shoots, we have a ginger and garlic paste, we have 70 ml of tomato paste, we have our Indian restaurant curry house mix with also a tandoori masala powder. So there's 2 curry house mix and 2 tablespoons of tandoori masala powder. We have 4 tablespoons of natural yogurt, and we have our pre-cooked chicken. Also bubbling away on the stove, ready to go, is our curry base. So let's get the heat on and get cooking. So once the oil's up to temperature, same as usual, onions on, as well as the peppers. We're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to add our coriander stalks and garlic paste. We're going to cook that for about 30 seconds. Then we're going to add our tomato paste, and we're going to let this simmer for about a minute. And then we're going to add our spices, careful not to burn them, and then we're going to add half of our base. After that's simmered for 5 minutes, the base is caramelized around the edges, we're going to add our meat. We're going to coat the meat, and then we're going to gradually add the rest of the base. But we don't want this to be a sloppy curry. This is quite a dry curry. Not dry, but you want the sauce to coat the meat rather than the meat floating in the sauce. So with no further ado, let's get on with it. So oil's at temperature, let's go. No whole spices this week, so we're just going straight in with the onions. Good mix. I'm quite a high heat at the moment, so I'm just going to reduce it down a bit. So yeah. And like, give this 5 minutes now. Wait for the onions to go translucent, maybe a little golden around the edges. Okay, so the onions and the peppers are there. So now we're going to add our ginger paste and garlic and coriander stalks. So in it all goes. Give this a quick stir around. This smells absolutely amazing already. There's not even any spices in there yet. Okay, we're going to add a spice mix. In it goes. And a tomato puree. In it goes. Turn the heat right down. That'll let it cook in. Right, good mix. Not burning it. I'm just going to add a bit of stock because it's gone a bit dry. So this is some of the stock from the pre-cooked chicken. Just going to add a little bit of that just to moisten it up. So I'm just going to wait for this to get back up to temperature. Let it go a bit too cold, my mistake. So we're ready to add half the curry base now. Colour on that. I'm going to cook this on hot temperature now because we want it to caramelise. All that onion in the base, we want it to caramelise. You want that on the edges without it burning. So we're going to cook this now for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to add our meat. So this is ready now. Absolutely cooking. So in goes our meat. Over there. Give it a mix round. All the stuff down from the edges. We'll give this mix, we'll allow this cook now for 5 minutes. Finally, all we've got to do now is add our yogurt, but we want to add it slowly because we don't want it to curdle. So a little bit at a time. Don't want it to split rather. So mix it in nice and slow. Next bit, we'll do this to the end. Last bit. And that is a chicken Bhuna. It smells beautiful. So, Stefan David Jones, do you think you're up for this? Lovely, beautiful.